Hi there. So, yeah, I basically just wanted to make blog posts. Today's blog post is black metal. Now, black metal is a huge part of my life. As you look around my room, you will see various black metal-y things, and various other things. I quite like band Dissection. I have the Somberlane. Where is it? If I can get it in focus. I'm not very good with cameras or anything. I'm not exactly on par with the rest of the universe, but there is the Somberlane. I have a couple of hoodies as well. Big fan of Dissection. And that era of black metal, obviously Emperor, I'm wearing an Emperor. I've got an Emperor hoodie with a Emperor. Again, double Emperor. Anthem Still Walking at Dusk. Long sleeve. And I got thousands of collect black metal, all different types of music, to be honest, but I collect a lot of music. And so why am I speaking about black metal? For a start, that's my expensive Bays Hatch pit poster. It's probably worth £1,000 next to Cult of Fire. Kali, I'm a Vedic person, very spiritual, but mainly based in the Vedic Hindu traditions. I do yoga and I do meditation, and I try to keep a diet of a vegetarian diet. I'm not vegan, and I don't hold it against you if you are vegan or meat eater, or if you love your whatever, right? So black metal to me has become ever so preachy. There's Carly over there. That's Durga. And there's Shiva. But yeah. So it's become very preachy. And we've got this cult, spelled with a V. It's the word cult. I find that ridiculous. Like, you're in the cult. Well, I don't know about me, but I don't think I'm in the cult. Not really, no. Not really when I listen to Belinda Carlisle and the Go-Go's and Green Day and various other strange stuff from the 80s and the 90s that just does not say black metal. I don't consider myself to be an elitist. I just like it. But that's the problem, you see. A lot of things have become very elitist in the black metal world. For example, like you get people like Shining, and I love Shining, and I love him. I love Nicholas Karfoff. He's hilarious. He's fucking hilarious. But he's at the same time, he's just hardcore fucking. Oh my god, the sheep, like, man, I'm depressive. I'm a depressive. I cut myself and have, some issues on tablets and medication. I've had some issues in the past, and I've got a few things to guard myself and keep myself safe at night, But man, oh man, I mean, what an extreme guy. You couldn't get more extreme than Nicholas Karfoff. He is the most extreme black metal person I can think of. Apart from Dissection guy John, I mean, he was pretty extreme to the end, But something happened, he went into prison and came out Satanist. Complete fucking... I am the black hand of Satan, and he was worshipping Kali, and we get like the whole genre of Vedic metal is based on that Mahakali song, you know. And now we got some really great bands like Rudra and Cult of Fire and Pujava and loads of great bands. But we also have like this elitist thing going on, right? And it's not okay to listen to Death Heaven, for example. Why is it not okay to listen to Death Heaven? What the fuck's wrong with Death Heaven? Their songs are not what I would consider standard black metal, but I consider them black metal. And I consider them to tell a story. And it's good. It really is. It's good, but it's not your standard, you know, balls to the wall, Satan. You know, it's not all this. It's just black metal. It's just black metal, you know. Now, I've had a pretty tough time recently, and like, I've been meaning to do more art. I paint a lot, and I do a lot of art, and I've been meaning to do a lot more sort of creative stuff, but I've been really stuck in the spiritual aspect of things. Like, music has been like a spiritual journey as well for me, you know. Be it, even like Belinda Carlisle has been a great help, and things like Green Day as well, and things like that you wouldn't consider black metal. But then there's things like Arcona, which are like she's a Russian like folk metal-y type thing, pagan. And then there's Falkenbach, for example, who is definitely Viking metal. You know, there's nothing else you can call it but Viking black metal. It's as Viking as it gets. And then you've got bands like see that Basement Hatch. I won't say what that means in English because it's a naughty word, but something my axe, a bugger my axe, shall we put it that way. Then there's bands like Uada, for example. There's new bands, this new wave of like, we are not showing our faces kind of thing. And then this is where it gets ridiculous, right? The batushkas. Go online and type in how many batushkas are there, and you will come up with like 10 or 20 of these like joke batushka bands. And I love batushka, I really do. I've got both the albums and the download of the one from the other guy, Christoph. I don't know what the Liturgia and Hospody or whatever it's called. I haven't got Black Liturgy. I haven't been able to afford anything, or COVID has made things very difficult for me to get hold of certain records, although I would go and buy it if I could. Anyone out there willing to give me one free, hey, just hit me up, let me know. I'd really like to try it. And then, for example, I've been listening to like what people would say true cult black metal. That would be Drowning the Light. This one being, oh god, what's this one called? From the Abyss, which is it's very Lovecraftian. It's based on that kind of genre of things. They did that album completely done solely on I've got it on CD and vinyl. I loved it so much. What was it called? God, I don't know. I've got suicidal, depressive black metal. I've got things like REM, and garbage next to things like dreariness, which is kind of a cross between suicidal black metal and depressive black metal, and like this new wave of what do they call it? Black metal mixed with I can't remember the genre, but this new wave of black metal, and it's born so much out. So after there was Dissection and Watain basically took over, and my God, Watain, I love them, brilliant band. Sworn to the Dark, Lawless Darkness. Oh my God, Lawless Darkness. I love Lawless Darkness. I've got Trident Wolf Abyss, and then there's but then why can't I own say a Shakespeare Sister album and not own a I don't know, necrophobic album, for example, or I've got Necroretch. Necroretch, they're a pretty interesting band. They're kind of death metal more than anything else. And that guy, he does oh God, this band, what are they called? Sorry, not that band. This band. Beketh Nexamu. And all his stuff, and all his Ancient Records label. I got loads of his stuff, But it's just been a tough year, not being able to actually get hold of vinyl or CDs or tapes or anything really. Half my stuff breaking, and then having to get new bits to replace them, and just me being a mess basically in total retrospect, to be honest. I wish there was some way I could get myself back on track, but it's me on benefits, just doing my thing. I don't really take drugs anymore. I'm too old, and I'm way too old to be doing all that kind of things. So I don't really drink either. I don't drink. I play the odd video game on my PS3. PS3. I own a PS3 and I'm still playing it in 2021. Couldn't get to PS4, but hey, what's a man to do? I've got what I got. Hey, games are cheap and finding for nothing. Virtually, I got Battlefield Bad Company 2 for £1. I remember when that game came out, it was like 40 quid. And we look back on it and we think, oh, it's a piece of trash now. Because look at Call of Duty number 5,627,000. It's just it's just become the way things are. It's just constantly trying to reinvent something that's already been done 1,000 times. It's how can you do it? There's only one Resident Evil 4. There's only one Evil Within. And there's only one Evil Within 2, which is a completely different game. And it's great for its own reasons. But it's, I have played it. I've had a PS4, and I did did enjoy, you know, and I got through Assassin's Creed, the one set in Egypt and the one set in Greece. I got through both of them. And I go back to Black Flag, and I thoroughly enjoy it. You know, it's a great game. It's still a great game. Always will be. And the Ezio games, you know, and even things like Rogue, and I mean, my game collection is ridiculously huge. But it's just because they're so cheap. It's like something that was worth hundreds of pounds is now worth nothing. And sooner or later it'll be worth hundreds of pounds again. But, you know. Well, that's all I've got to say on everything, really. Just that, and I want to get myself back on track. And get myself more mentally stable, you know. I had a bridge put in recently. That was quite an ordeal. I had to go back 7 times to the same dentist just to get it done, and kept going making masks. And oh god, it's just masks and bloody. We're not allowed to speak about that, but hey, you know, it's just the world has changed so much from what it was in 2019 to what it is now. It's just turned into a dung hole, really. Spiritually speaking, you know, as well, it's difficult to go out there. You know, you can go around here without, you know, someone trying to mug you 5 minutes. You know, you can't go. You definitely don't go out on a Friday night unless you're armed and dangerous. You know, it's a dodgy place. It's Bronx around here. It really is. But there's things in life. There's good things. Yeah, I've got a nice life apart from, you know, living in COVID times. Yeah, you see the MGLA. Yeah, I like MGLA. Sitting next to what is that? Oh, Storm of the Lights Bane. That's pretty enough. Storm of the Lights Bane. You got Uada underneath. I love that. That new Uada album is absolutely spot on the nose. That Gin album just fucking rocks. I can't say enough about it. Just try it. If you're not, like, you know, into all this new bands, you know, we're gonna cover our faces up and pretend we don't exist, kind of thing. And when really, you know, MGLA, Maguire, or whatever, they're progenitors of all this, and well, let them do that, and let more bands be influenced by other bands, and more music comes out of it, and you get really good albums sometimes, and Gin is one of those albums. It's well worth a try. But yeah, don't cut anything out just because you think, oh, it's not cult. It's not. No, it's not what would Varg Vikernes would listen to. Not that I really know much about him anymore. He lives in a little farm somewhere and lives his life out, and he's alright. I haven't got anything against him. Seems a bit odd to me, you know, that that's how things turned out. The guy from Dark Throne, he's still going. Fenriz, he was always a funny guy. I was like Fenriz. But, yeah, I'm just preaching from a pedestal, really. Well, take care. This is rambling about various topics, which are, be who you fucking want to be. You know, you don't have to be true cultist black metal. There. You can be black metal and enjoy a fucking, I don't know, a Go-Go's record, or a Belinda Carlisle record, or a Fields of the Nephilim record, or, you know, you can listen to whatever you want, or a Birthday Massacre, or, you know, and then you can listen to Behemoth, or Or if you're really into panphage, or if you heard of panphage are great, brilliant. I think it's quiz project, but my God, or anything, just whatever you want to listen to, just do your own thing, be your own person, and don't let anyone tell you, to be elitist, cultist. You must sacrifice goats unto the full moon type of thing, like Shiva. I prefer Shiva and Lakshmi to Satan and Jesus. It all seems a bit weird to me, but it makes a good narrative for a good record. Hey, it is what it is. Black metal is what it is. And music is what it is. The state we're finding ourselves in, at least it's got a beat in it and a tune, and it sounds good. And most of the stuff I hear in shops, it just goes beep, beep, beep with some auto-tune guy or woman singing about how they haven't had sex, or their partner's different bodily parts that mean absolutely nothing to me, really. No, speak nothing about my life, that's for sure. But no. Take care, guys. Anyway, no, it's me. My name's Steve, or you can call me Atreus, or whatever you want to call me. Dickhead, loser, whatever. I don't care. I'm just making a video because I fancied it. Take care.